think. Because unfortunately, certain games require you to start OBS as administrator. Guess I forgot to do that. So yeah. We are gonna resume where we left off. I can't remember exactly where we were. Oh, okay, so this is right after we got Liara, and she's going to take a nap. So, fun shit. Alright, let me, Alright, we're good. We good, Holmes. Alright. You're walking. Click here to fucking do this thing again. Alright. Alright, so we got Liara. I wonder if we should go talk to her, actually. Or did she lay down? I can't remember. Let's go see. Let's see. Liara. So that's the front of the ship. Oh. Wait, where's oh, is it down here? Yeah, it's down here. Yeah, dude, it really does. Like, the facial expressions look a little bit wonky. But this game was released in 2008. That's 12 years. This game is fucking amazing, and I love it so much. Okay, we haven't actually had time to talk to anybody yet. So, like, let's get to know our people. Caden, even though I'm probably gonna let him... No, I don't know if I wanna... I might be talking about spoilers later on.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here.
Human.
This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council?
Because we're human.
Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well.
Yeah?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I'm not looking for the
Yep.
Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
But
Oh, I didn't mean to hit
there
that
are
one.
worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Oh yeah, it was talking about
Looks like
stuff.
you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects. Little things
Basically,
like
yeah.
brain cancer. The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot...
Is that loud enough for you guys? Can you guys hear it well enough?
This was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all.
Oh, you, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Okay, cool.
No, I don't. We'll We'll talk again later.
But yeah.
Boy, I am not trying to romance you. You ain't my type. Alright, who's in here? Nah, man, I don't. He ain't my type. Just don't ask me what my type is. Hi, Joe.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
You alright? Did our body just break? The fuck?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted.
Oh, I
right
already
after.
asked for this.
But you
Damn
I
it.
think you made.
But there's something special about
I should go.
working. Goodbye, Commander.
Damn it. I forgot I already asked for that. Liara!
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
And she ends up being our
It means
most
a lot
powerful
to
ally
hear
in
you
the
say
second
that,
one.
Commander. Thank you.
Ow.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you.
Oh, she's so
I only
flustered.
meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
She's so cute.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must
Right?
think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and... Please,
She's so
just
cute.
pretend this conversation never happened.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were
Right.
the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species, although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
In any gender? That's disgusting.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved. But
Right?
it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings.
That's so
We
cool.
can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial
Right?
identities. We
And I don't
can
even
pass
think
these
she's
traits
meaning to
onto
either.
our
That's the fun
daughters.
part.
It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards.
Like
Others
birds.
can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another
Right.
species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it.
Yeah,
Shay.
basically.
If we
I'm
were
gonna go
not
get
able
some
to
milk at
mate
the
with
store.
our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
That's
Union
true.
with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens
Yep.
our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold.
That makes
I am what is
sense.
sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever, many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners.
Aww.
And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and
That's
space.
so sad.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I really like Liara though. I think she was the first one that I wooed. Okay, so nothing over there. Wait, where's Rex and Ashley and yeah, basically. Hey, oh shit, she died. Well, shit happens. Yeah, I think that's my cabin. Bitch, move! Oh, this is how I get down. Okay, I knew that. I love that oh yeah, let's put an elevator here that goes down 4 feet. There, my main man. Hello, sexy.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
God damn it, Mo.
The genophage infected us.
Genophage,
but
that's
it's
what it's
not
called.
what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a
Right?
Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger.
Basically.
We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Oh, shit. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, come on. Watch me.
Shepard.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not. We're too spread out. None of us are
Lots of
different,
species have
but
left.
they go to colonize. We're not settlers. We're warriors. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most
So
of
long,
us
Rex.
shepherd.
Because I know there's a part on a beach that I have to absolutely make sure he doesn't. Oh. Oh. Make sure that he doesn't die.
Commander?
Nope.
Ma'am?
Nope. Just nope. Sorry guys, I can't handle it. I don't like Ashley.
Commander, looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Well, as long as you don't mind paying.
Why should I pay
My
you?
stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd
Let's
like.
see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Woo. Oh, you want to know what? You're silly. Whoa, that's a lot of credits. Hell yeah. Wait, didn't I just fucking buy one? Oh wait, upgrade. Ooh. You're silly. Alright, and then... Ooh. Whoa! I think on this pistol though. Oh yeah. What do I fight the most? Yeah, let's go with that one. And then with you, oh, whoops. I want this one. Okay, fuck it, we're good. Hello, handsome.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
I kind of agree.
CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tougher decisions soon enough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Either way,
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I could get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer?
That's a good question.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I guess my father had something I grew up hearing about as a He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going after
My father's a
Saren?
CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren.
Oh,
He actually
man.
talked me out of becoming the Spectre when I was younger, for the same reason.
Oh, wow.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000. I could have received special training.
He despises the Spectres.
Really?
He hates
That's
the idea
weird.
of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander.
Oh, well. That'll be alright.
Not all Spectres are like Saren.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by... If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Hey! Hey, Celine, how are you doing? Hey, no worries. I appreciate anything. I hope you have a great lurk. Hope you enjoy the background noise, hopefully. Hope you have a wonderful day. You need to say something, yeah.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Oh, that scared me. Alright, let's see what's in bottom. I guess Tali's down here? I'm assuming? Oh, this is where Garrus usually is.
Hey, Commander.
Hey,
you know
Adams?
that Quarian Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's lazy. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel.
Uh-huh.
Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speed.
Yeah, I've had allergies my whole life, like pretty severely until I had shots in about high school, and yeah, I just learned to hold them in, and especially at work, people are like, you shouldn't do that, you're sneezing. I'm like, dude, I can literally sneeze to relieve the pressure in my face, but I don't actually sneeze. Like, it's a weird, like, middle ground. And somebody else that can do it too? Oh my god, we exist! yeah, I can't. Because if I went a chew, it actually hurts when I actually sneeze. So, yeah, I just don't even do it anymore. They just don't understand. I love it when people try to say, oh, you're sick. Like, if I was sick because I'm sneezing, then that, guess what? Then I've been sick my entire life.
Too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself.
Oh.
Missions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Nice.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still...
We're awesome!
Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing.
I love that the game, like, explained all this stuff, too. It's not just, oh, we're the quietest. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. You know what I mean? Alright, I don't really care enough.
Aye.
Hey, no worries. Good luck on your, report, or project. Good luck. Go do your stuff. Don't be like me and be ADD all over the place. Hey, I leveled up.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
I mean, normally they're not, though.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come
I
true.
had no idea you found ship technology.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and we've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, but some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival.
17 million.
My people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point.
That's true.
Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in
So does that show that she has a nose? So I know we see her eyes vaguely, but does she have like a? Can you see her nose?
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative.
Oh, that's just a. Never mind.
And make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction.
Either you are or you aren't.
5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave for
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me, because I don't know.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop
This
it?
wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually
Oh, hey, no worries.
The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when
my subconscious is an asshole, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth,
I love it whenever she gets drunk. It's hilarious.
More sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about this.
The Geth were created to notions of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolt. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarian. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage.
Can you imagine how annoying the outfit had to be, though?
Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Talk about something
like
else.
what?
I should go.
Bye, Dolly. I love you. Alright, let's go. Let's see. I don't want to embark on a mission that's too long. But let's see what. No. Pharaohs. Okay, we're gonna go to Pharaohs first. Because I think defending ourselves is more important. Alright. Let's go. SSV Normandy. first. Okay. Faros. Vámonos, everybody, let's go. Alright, boys. Let's go see what the fuck is going on. Oh, we need to go talk to Joker. Hey, let's go talk to Joker first.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
We present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah,
That's rude.
It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures. Hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Love him.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Okay,
I have to
that's
go.
enough.
Alright, see you.
I love Joker. I mean, it's kind of obvious why they call him Joker. He's fucking hilarious. He's a smartass.
Equalizing in.
That one. That was like a 7 out of 10. Alright, boys.
We saw your ship. Faidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Faidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. There, please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Why do I smell bullshit? Whoa! What the fuck? He just got fucked! Oh, whoops. Hey. Oh. Hello. So, that was kind of crazy.
Busy here. Not now, Shepard.
Not now, Shepard.
Ain't nobody around us, you dorks. Oh, this motherfucker. Haha. Fucker. What? Oh. Let go. Hi.
Enter the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
Those Geth are bloody danger.
Glad to see some soldiers. Outnumbered.
Dying thirst, the Geth will surely kill us all.
Faidan? Hello, Faidan.
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
You don't see very much. It's hilarious.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
The Geth can't be allowed into the heart of the colony.
But where are they coming from? And why the hell can I find Faidan? Oh. I definitely do not feel like going through 1,001 different. Oh. Yes, I do. Oh, what's in here? Hello. Decrypting these logs, we found something suspicious. 7 months worth of human rations were delivered. We're on a Voyager cluster. The logs are clear. Appears may have been dropped off somewhere in the Amazon system. Okay then, someone's doing something naughty.
The Geth just keep coming.
No shit, they're Geth. There's 100 million of them or whatever. Oh. Fuck is, oh, there he is.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Hello, bitches. Ow. It's like I got hit by a rocket or something.
I don't want to die. Please, don't let me die.
Oh shit. Can you guys fucking move? Move. Suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick. Dick.
All targets down.
Commander, I believe we're going the wrong way. The tower is behind us.
Yeah, I was just testing you, you know? Oh. Excuse me. Dude, I fucked him up. Oh, I'm about to get fucked up.
Take out.
Hey. Maybe I should get back here. Just maybe. I leveled up, hey!
Should update Vidan on the situation before we move on to wherever the Geth are bunkered. He's the closest thing left to proper channels.
I know that, you asshole. I was going. Did you get snippy with me, sir? Off I done. I know.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Bitch, ain't nobody talking to you.
Commander.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Tell me what the Geth want.
If you want answers, go ask them
We
yourselves.
don't know what they're after. They came. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us... The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect
Then maybe I can get this colony operational.
We'll get going then.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright. I know I haven't streamed for very long today, but I'm feeling a little bit more tired than I normally am. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and kick back. I'm gonna relax because the past couple of weeks have been super fucking stressful. I appreciate everybody that came out and lurked and hung out with us today. I really appreciate you guys. I think what we're gonna do is going to go raid someone. I just looked at, we're at 1,111 views. That's fucking great. Hang on, I gotta screenshot that. Alright, my loves. Let's see who's on. Alright. We're gonna go, host a good friend of mine. Her name is Telrin. She's beautiful as hell. Wonderful human being. I love you guys. Thank you so much for just hanging out with me and just even, especially the lurkers. I love you guys. Celine, get your project done. Don't be like me and be procrastinating. Tell Ren. There we go. So go give her alright, go give her lots of love for me. You guys have a wonderful night, day, whatever it may be. I'll see you guys tomorrow? Question mark? I'll let you know.
Completely crashed the stream and I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna put my mic up.